Good morning, students. Welcome to this new lesson. Today we are talking about grammar for grade 10, unit 7. Our lesson today is about reported speech, and this lesson is prepared by me, Mr. Ammar Abudeya. Let's move and check what we have. Reported speech. Before we start, we have to understand what we are doing here. What is this grammatical rule? We use this grammatical rule to report what somebody has said. Yani, someone told you something, then you are repeating what he said to you to somebody else. When we report, all the direct sentences moves back and become in the past tense. So all the reported speech in the past. We will not use the present tense here. The basic of this rule deals with statements, جمل عادية, regular sentences, and questions, of course. Let's now check the form of this grammatical rule. Report statements form. We have direct statements. Direct statements when you are talking to somebody directly. منك لإله. Direct. Reported statements, you are repeating what he said to somebody else. عم تنقل الكلام. In the direct statement, we have the past simple. It become in the reported past simple. Present simple in the direct, it become past simple. Present continuous, it become past continuous. Present perfect become past perfect. One step back. Present past. Present simple past simple. Present perfect past perfect. Present perfect continuous past perfect continuous. Now in the past simple, it will move back, it will become past perfect. Past continuous past perfect continuous. Past perfect simple, it will stay the same. There is no step back, so it will be the same. Past perfect continuous also will be past perfect continuous. Now with the future will be going to. لما نحكي I am going to play football for example. Future in the past with was or were plus going to. يعني am is are بتصير was were. I was going to play football. Future continuous will be plus ing. It become would be plus ing. Imperative, it become infinitive. Can, could, may, might, will, would, must, had no change, had to or no change, the two options. Should, might, could, ought to, should, and needn't, it will be the same, no change. Now something to focus here, can, may, will. These three verbs cannot be used in the reported statements. طبعا you can find this table in your student's book, page 121. You will need it, so focus here. Some important notes to focus on before we start working. The start of the sentences. When we report something, the reported statement starts with subject plus said or told plus that. After that we go to the reported statement. يعني الجملة قبل ما نبلش نسوي لها reporting في عنا بداية للجملة بتكون السبجكت اللي راح ناخذه من الجملة، بعدين أو راح يكون موجود عنا، بعدين said أو told، بعدين that. One quick example. Muhammad is talking to Laith. I play football in this club. Now Laith is reporting to Zaid. بحكي له he said, he نفسه محمد said that he played in that club. Number 2, another important note, changing pronouns, time and place. We change the pronouns and the words that refer to time and place according to the following table. في ال direct statements إذا كانت I بالreport statement بتصير he أو she. One quick example to understand this. I am talking to محمد بحكي له I am a teacher. هلا محمد is repeating what I said to علي ما بينفع يحكي له I am a teacher أو I was a teacher. لازم يحكي له he اللي بتعود علي أنا. He was a teacher. Me بتصير his or her. This that plus noun بتصير that or the. This or that plus verb بتصير that. These or those plus noun become those or the. These, those plus verb become they. Verb plus these become them. For time and the places we have the other table. Here become there. Now or at the moment become them or at that moment. Today, that day. Tomorrow, the following or the next day. Tonight, that night. Next week, month become the following week, month. Yesterday, the day before or the previous day. Last week, last month become the previous week or the previous month. Ago become before. طبعا شباب, you can find these two tables in your student book page 122. The same, you will need these two tables later on when you start working. Here we have some examples. Direct statements. Ali is talking to Zaid, for example, and the report statements. Zaid is reporting to Noor. So Ali was walking with Zaid and talking. Then Zaid is walking with Noor and telling him what Ali said. The first one, I am a student in this school. On the reporting, it will become he said that he was a student in that school. الام اللي هي ال present simple, was لل past simple. Number 2, Laith is preparing his homework at the moment. On the reporting, he said that Laith was preparing his homework at that moment, not at the moment. Number 3, Muhammad has run this company years ago. On the reporting, Ali told me. طبعا احنا هون نقدر نحكي told, نقدر نحكي said. Told me, وبنقدر نحكي طبعا بدل علي he مثلا. It's optional. Ali told me that Muhammad had run that company, not this company, that company, years before. Number 4, Reem played with fire yesterday. It become he said that Reem had played with fire the day before. Reem had played with fire yesterday. Again, he said that Reem had played with fire the day before. Focus here on these two sentences or statements. The first one on the direct, Reem played, it's past simple. It become he said that Reem had played, past perfect. And the other one, Reem had played, past perfect. When we report it, it become Reem had played. He said that Reem had played, past perfect. So here the both of them become past perfect. The last one, Jude will be working as a doctor. He told me that Jude would be working as a doctor. I hope that these examples are very clear to you. If one of them is not clear, move back to the table, to the first table that we have, and check. Now let's move to some. Okay, here we have the reported questions. A question we want to report. When we report a question, we keep the word order as the same as in the statement, but we don't use a question mark. يعني يا حبايب يا شباب, if we have a question we want to report it, بنحوله أو بنغير ترتيب الكلمات إلى ترتيب الجملة العادية. Another point, we use the verb asked, not told or said. ما بنفع نحكي said أو told للquestion. One example, the direct question is what are you doing? The reported question will become Zaid asked me what I was doing. ما بنحكي what was I doing وأحط علامة استفهام. Wrong. هلا هون focus here that we change the word order in the question to make it a statement. حولنا ترتيب الكلمات إلى statement, إلى ترتيب كلمات جملة عادية. ليش بنعمل هذا الإشي؟ That is because we are telling what was the question, not asking. أنا عم بخبرك إيش كان السؤال اللي أنا انسألته, مش عم بسألك من أول وجديد. بحكي لك إنه أنا انسألت هذا السؤال. Now شباب, open your student book page 63. We have exercise number 3. Complete the second statement in reported speech beginning with the words given. Number 1. There is clear evidence that literacy has improved. He said أكمل. Number 2. Only 25 of students achieved 5 or more good O-level passes. He told me that. Number 3. Is it true that literacy is declining? I asked هون تبع إنه question. I asked him if. كمل. Number 4. We should be more worried about numeracy. He said. كمل. 5. What is being done about it? I asked what. هون نتبع فيه غلط. I asked him أو her بعدين الوات. وكملها. The last one. It is working to bring the problem to the attention of the public. He told me. وكملها. Take your time. I will give you 2 minutes. Then will give you the answers. شباب, if you need more than 2 minutes, it's okay. Stop the video and try. Don't take it in the fast run. Take your time, it's okay. We are still trying. بعد هيك بيجيك الquiz أو exam. Take your time and start working. As I told you شباب, take your time, it's okay. You can go back to the tables. If you finished, move with me to the next page to check the answers, the right answers. Here, let's check. Number 1, there he said that there was clear evidence. The original sentence is clear, it become was clear, and at the end that literacy has improved. In the original statement, in the direct statement, it become had improved. We change all the verbs in the sentences. Number 2, only 25 of students. He told me that only 25 of students had achieved, not achieved, had achieved. From the original one, past simple, it become past perfect. 5 or more good O level. Number 3, is it true that literacy is declining? I asked him if it was true that literacy was declining. هنا focus on two things. Number 1, the question was is it. لما عملناها reported صارت it والis صارت was لأنه أخذناها step back. At the end of the question, literacy is declining صارت was declining. Number 4, we should be more worried about numeracy. He said we should be more worried about numeracy. No change because we have should. 5, what is being done about it? I asked him what was being done about it. And the last one, he told me that it was working to bring the problem to the attention. He told me that it was working, not it is working زي الoriginal one. Now شباب حبايبي, move to your workbook page 56 and answer the questions 2, 3 and 4. Take your time. Go back to the tables. افتح التابلز قدامك. It's okay. Try, give me the answers, and I will give you the right answers to take the benefit of this grammatical rule. Thank you for listening and have a good day.